Hey guys, it's Brett, your independent Scentsy consultant. I'm here with my part 2 of my Bring Back My Bar post-warm reviews. So I've warmed, let's see how many I got here. I have 10. I went through 10 scents. So last one, I think part 1 I only had 7. This one I have 10. So I got through a little bit more. Of course, like I said, I'm off work this week on vacation, so I have the week off, my staycation. So I was able to do a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it and let you know what I thought of these 10 here that I melted through these past few days. First up we have Zeppelin. So Zeppelin reads, "For those who dare to take to the sky, elegantly balanced citrus and sage soar over sandalwood and vetiver." So I loved this one on cold on our first sniffs video that we did. But warming it, I didn't really care for it. It was okay. It wasn't as good as it was to me on cold. On cold, I thought it was like I did think it was cologne scent on cold, but I thought it was like a really good men's cologne, kind of like a sweetness in there. But it just, when it was warming, it just came off like just a basic cologne scent, but I wasn't really that thrilled with it on warm. It got kind of like just a generic kind of cologne to me on warm. I don't know, I didn't like it as much as I did when I smelled it on cold. So let's see, I put this in the front bathroom here, and I did 2 cubes in my Yankee hot plate warmer, my 13-watt Yankee hot plate warmer, and then 1 cube in my mini Scentsy warmer that's over in the off the laundry room. That's it's right pretty much in the bathroom, but it's just a little separate little doorway there, and it's got the little washer and dryer in there, and I have a little Scentsy warmer plugged in there, Scentsy mini warmer, so I had 1 cube in there, so 3 cubes total in that little area in there. And so I'm making notes. I have notes right here that I've been writing down so that I keep track of all these, because there's so many I don't want to forget stuff. So it was an okay scent, yes, just okay for me. More basic cologne-y than I thought it was on cold. Like I said, I liked it more on cold than I did when I warmed it. I got a mixture of all the notes, pretty much. Like, you know, I did get that. I got the sandalwood and the vetiver mostly, and then a little bit of that. You do get kind of the citrus in there, and just a little hint of sage. It's not like a lot of sage. It's not like real super sagey or anything at all. But right, just a little subtle hint of sage with that citrus. But mostly it's like the vetiver and sandalwood, which I normally love. But I don't know, it just came off kind of like a basic cologne to me. It wasn't as good as I liked it on cold. It's not bad though. It's not like I'm saying it's bad, it just wasn't as good as I thought it was. It was just kind of okay for me. And this had like a light to medium throw. It did pretty well in the bathroom. It lasted for about 2 days. It kind of just lingered into 2 days. I wouldn't repurchase it though, because I just didn't really like it. It was just kind of basic cologne to me. It's not as good as I liked it on cold. Alright, and then next up we have Berry of Paradise. Scrumptious sugared strawberry, bird of paradise, and vanilla bean. So I did like this one. I like this one. I think it was very similar to Strawberry Swirl. Very similar to Strawberry Swirl to me. But basically, take away some of the creaminess of Strawberry Swirl and add a little bit of a floral note from the Bird of Paradise. Bird of Paradise is a flower. In case you didn't know, I had to Google that myself because I didn't know. But it is a floral, so it's got that little bit of floral note, and then you got the vanilla bean. So it's pretty much like Strawberry Swirl, because Strawberry Swirl has a strawberry and the creamy vanilla. But Strawberry Swirl was like really like a strawberry milkshake, strawberry milk, strawberry ice cream kind of smell. This was that too, but it wasn't quite as creamy. It like take a little bit of the creamy vanilla away and add just a little hint of a floralness in there. But it's not real florally. Like if you don't like floral scents, I think you'd be alright with this one, because I didn't get, it's just a hint of a floralness in there. But honestly, it's so much of a hint that if I didn't really know it was in there, I may not have really even picked that up. I probably would have been like, oh, I didn't really know I had floral in there. But because it's in there, then I can kind of see that it could be in there. But yeah, I liked it. It was nice. I had 2 cubes. I melted this in my open concept living room kitchen area, so I did 2 cubes in my Land of Liberty warmer, 2 cubes in, I have the Love 40 watt element warmer. Sorry about that. Let me put my phone on mute. I had 2 cubes in my Land of Liberty warmer, 2 cubes in my Love 40 watt element warmer, and 2 other cubes in my other Love warmer. I have 2 Love warmers on each side of my TV. So I have 6 cubes going in my open concept area. So yeah, it's very similar to Strawberry Swirl, except not as creamy, an ever so slight hint of floral note. Don't let that scare you. If you like Strawberry Swirl, I think you like this. So it was strong at first. It was a strong medium, not like strong, but it was a strong medium at first. For about the 4 to 6 hours or so, it was a good strong medium. And then it died down to like a light throw. It lingered to a light throw for the rest of that evening and into the next morning, because I turned those warmers off in the living room kitchen area because they have lights. They're kind of bright. So I turned them off at night. And then I turned them on the next morning and I could still smell it. I still got that strawberry. It's a subtle strawberry. It wasn't like a strong medium. It was more like a light throw. But I could definitely smell it, and it smelled good still. So it lingered into the second day. So yeah, I like this. I would probably repurchase this if I saw it again. I would get it again because I like Strawberry Swirl, and I like this one too. I don't think it's club worthy for me, but I would get it again. I like that one. The next up we have Blackberry Orange Marmalade. Orange marmalade and blackberry jam over sugar crystals. This one was really good. This one was so good. I like this a lot. Definitely get the blackberry jam in this, but you'll get a little bit of that orange marmalade, but just a little hint of that in there. It's definitely more blackberry to me. And then of course the sugar. You get sugar. Blackberry jam is sugar. It's like, you know how jam has the, you have the sweet sugar in there with the blackberry, and then the jam's got that sweetness in there. Definitely get that sweetness with that blackberry, like a blackberry jam. But then you get a little bit of, just a hint of like an orange marmalade. It's not like overly orange at all. It's just a subtle hint of orange, but mostly the blackberry jam with the sugar. It was really sweet and really good. So I had, I melted this in our master bedroom. I had 3 cubes in my crimson warmer in our master bedroom. And then the next day I actually did add 1 more cube in there. So I ended up having 4 on the second day. So I have really nice, it was really nice. Definitely get the blackberry jam and sugar. You get a slight bit of orange marmalade, but mostly blackberry jam. Would definitely repurchase, definitely would. And then, like I said, it was a little bit lighter on that second day, but I could still smell it. So I decided to throw 1 more cube in there, and then it really bumped it up with that 1 extra cube in there. And I was like, wow, it smells so good in here. I kept going to the bedroom thinking it smells so good in there. So I would definitely repurchase this. I don't know if it's club worthy for me though, because it wasn't an absolute love, but I did really like it. Yeah, I don't think I would put it in my club, but it's getting close to that. But yeah, you know, club, you can't have everything in your club. But I would definitely repurchase this. Yeah, I really like that. It was good. And then next up we have Cutie Pie Cupcake. Sweet clementine and yellow cake batter with vanilla and sugary icing. This was so good. I love this. Oh god, yeah, it was so good. God, it was really good. You definitely get all that. I definitely get the clementine, I get the icing, I get the yellow cake batter. You really get that bakery in there, bakery cake note, and that clementine, the icing, all that creamy goodness, bakeryness. I also get a lemon though. It says clementine, and I do get that clementine, but I get lemon as well. I know some people have said that reminds them of, they get like Fruit Loops with this. I can see that because it's got like orange and lemon, and Fruit Loops has like orange and lemon and stuff in there. But yeah, it was so lemony. It almost kind of reminded me a little bit of lemon drizzle cake from the Easter collection. And I have that in my club because I love that one. But this is almost up there with that one. Do I dare say this might be a little bit better than lemon drizzle cake for me? The only difference to me is like this is a little bit more, I think this is a little bit stronger, and it was a little bit more, it had that clementine in there. Lemon drizzle cake doesn't have any clementine at all, it's all lemon, and it has like a little bit of that lilac hint of that lilac note in lemon drizzle cake. This doesn't have any kind of lilac or anything at all. But instead of the lilac, it's got like clementine in there. But yeah, so good, and it was so strong. So strong. Those, I forgot to tell you where I had it at. Let me tell you that first. So I had it in my open concept area. I did the 2 cubes in the Land of Liberty warmer again, 2 cubes in my love warmer, and 2 cubes in my other love warmer. So I had 6 cubes, and it was strong. For the first about 4 to 6 hours or so, it was really strong. I mean, I could just totally smell it. It was lingering into my other rooms, into the other bedrooms of the apartment here. Really good, amazing. I got mostly lemon with a little bit of sweet clementine, definitely yellow cake batter or cake. It did have like bakery cake batter and a cake note to me. Vanilla, sugary icing, yes, loved it. Club I have on here. So I think I have a lemon drizzle cake that I got in my club that I just, I haven't put that haul up yet. You're probably going to see this video before I put that haul up. I'm got behind on my videos. We recorded it, but I just haven't put it up. But I think I'm going to melt that lemon drizzle cake one more time and see which one I like better. I'm thinking I might have liked this a little bit better, and I think I might take that out and put this in its place because it's very similar to me. It's very similar to lemon drizzle cake to me, but it's just got that little bit of added clementine. It's not the longest laster, about 4 to 6 hours, and then it did drop down. It didn't completely drop off, but it did drop off considerably after the 4 to 6 hour mark, and then it just kind of was a low, subtle linger. But then after that evening, it was gone after about 1 day. So it was only 1 day, and then it dropped down. But it was super strong after about 4 to 6 hours, and it kind of dropped down the rest of the evening. But yeah, it was about the same as, its clementine cupcake is very similar to this as well. But I think clementine cupcake to me was more clementine and less. I don't remember getting much lemon in the clementine cupcake, but I do remember it was really strong at first and it died off pretty quick. I feel like this died off too at 4 to 6 hours, but kind of lingered a little bit longer than cutie pie or clementine cupcake did to me. But yeah, it was really good. So definitely, I think, definitely going to my club. I might have to take out lemon drizzle cake and then replace it with this. So we'll see how lemon drizzle cake does when I melt that again. But yeah, really good, really good. Highly recommend that one if you like bakery scents. Next up is Caramel Vanilla Delight. And this is vanilla ice cream, liquid caramel, and a splash of white rum. Another good one. This was so good. Really, really good. I like this more than I thought I was going to based on cold sniff. I liked it on cold, but man, when it was warming, so good. You basically I get that vanilla ice cream in there, and then I do get that liquid caramel. It's like, you know, like ice cream with like, you know, when you like melt caramel, like just melted caramel on there, or like any kind of liquid caramel melted kind of stuff on there. That's kind of what it smells like. I guess that's what they mean when they say liquid caramel. It's kind of like it's not like actual caramel chew. It's more like the liquidy caramel that you glaze all over ice cream or whatever, like a caramel sundae or something. Yeah, and then just a little bit of rum. It's not super boozy, but it's got just a little subtle hint of like a little bit of a rum note in there, which made it kind of nice. I really like this one, really good. It was just, I kept smelling this in the bedroom, and I was like, so good. Which I had it melted in the bedroom. Yeah, I had 3 cubes in my crimson warmer in our master bedroom. I have so good, definitely a delight. Definitely a caramel vanilla delight. Definitely a delight. I got the vanilla ice cream and a liquid type caramel note, and it's not a cloying caramel either. If you don't like caramel scents, I think you might be okay with this because it's not like really like super cloyingly caramel. It's just a really nice, pleasant caramel. Slight hint of rum. It lasted about a strong medium for about 6 to 8 hours. And then it got a little light after that, and then just it kind of lingered into the next day and the second day. But yeah, really nice. Definitely would repurchase again. Possibly maybe my club. I'm gonna have to think about this one because it was so good. I only melted 3 cubes. I still got 5 cubes left, but yeah. God, I really like this one. It might have to go in the club. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to decide after I melt the rest to bring back my bars on if it's gonna go in my club or not, but I definitely recommend that one. So good. Next up is Bamboo Yuzu. Imagine a Japanese garden as you breathe in dewy bamboo, tranquil lotus flower, and fresh yuzu with hints of sage. So this one, it was nice. I mean, I definitely get the green note, the green bamboo note. It's got the green note in there for sure. And then it's got like, it does have like a little bit of like a watery lotus flower kind of, it's got like a wateriness to it, like a watery lotus flower, watery floral kind of a note. It does have a little bit of that citrus yuzu in there, slightly citrusy, and then just a little bit of sage. Again, it's not like a lot of sage in this either. Just a tad bit of sage. I mostly get like the green notes, and then a little bit of that watery lotus flower, a little bit of that yuzu. It was okay, but I thought I was gonna like this more. It was just kind of okay, and it was kind of light. It was very light. So I had this in this bedroom right here, the Scentsy room. I had 2 cubes in my Desert Bloom element warmer and 2 cubes in my classic Curve 25 watt warmer. So I liked it on cold, which I did like it on cold. Definitely get that green bamboo and watery lotus flower, citrusy yuzu slightly, and a hint of sage. Really light, but it was light. It was really light. It just didn't do much for me. I kept coming in here and like, I could slightly smell it, but it just wasn't much. It just was kind of just a light, kind of a green scent. Well, like I said, all those notes I said, but it was just kind of light. I just wanted more from it. I'm like, come on, give me more. It's just one of those you just wanted more. It just was really light to me. Yeah, and then, yeah, just even right at the beginning, it was kind of light, and then it just stayed light, and then just after a day or so, it was kind of gone. I mean, it kind of lingered into the next day, but yeah, it just didn't do much for me, really. I don't think I would repurchase that personally. It just didn't do all that much for me personally. And then next up we have Flower Child. Sweet red berries layered over wild gardenia and sandalwood. So this is definitely like a perfumey kind of a scent. I definitely get the gardenia. And you get a little bit of berries underneath that. And then what was the other thing? The sandalwood. Yeah, the sandalwood. It does have some sandalwood in there, but mostly that gardenia. But the sandalwood and the berries are kind of just, they kind of blend in with that gardenia to make a kind of a perfumey scent, because sometimes perfumes will have like berries and like sandalwood with florals, but they kind of just blend it together to kind of like soften that floral note a little bit, so it's not like super heady floral. It is a real heady gardenia scent, but those berries kind of sweeten it up, and that sandalwood kind of calms it down just a touch, but it comes off like a floral note, or I'm sorry, a perfume note. It's like a perfume scent is what it comes off as. Really nice, really pleasant. It kind of reminds me of like a perfume my mom would wear. This scent was one of the ones that reminded me and Brad of my mom. It's true, and she did like this too, because she just came down yesterday and she liked this. It was really light though, like really light, like almost undetectable light. So I had this going. I did melt it in the open concept area at first. I did 2 cubes in my Land of Liberty warmer, 2 cubes in my Love warmer, and 2 cubes in my other Love warmer, so 6 cubes. And it was so light. I'm like, I didn't get anything for quite a while. Then we left, came back home, and then I'm like, okay, I'm getting hints of it. Like when I was standing over in the kitchen by my Land of Liberty warmer, I got little subtle hints of it, like when I was by the warmer. But like it definitely didn't fill the room at all. Definitely not. So then I thought, let me try 2 cubes in a smaller room. So I put 2 cubes in our front bathroom in my Yankee 13 watt hot plate warmer. I put them in there. I closed the bathroom door even so I could see if maybe the scent would stay in there. And then it was a little bit stronger in there, but still pretty light. I thought this was going to be stronger personally. Yeah, it was so light. It was just the light hint of it in the bathroom. A little bit, I got a little bit more in the smaller room. So if you get this, I definitely would recommend a smaller room. It's not going to fill an open concept at all, I don't think. But even in the smaller room, it was pretty light for me. I think if this was stronger than what it was, I probably maybe would repurchase it, because I did really like the scent, but it was so light. It just, I wouldn't get it again because it just was too light, way too light for me. Next up we have Pineapple Coconut Vanilla. Ride the Wind alongside Coconut, Pineapple Blush, and Blue Fig. This was really good. I like this one. You definitely get the fig in this one. A lot of people have said that, and I agree. You get the fig. Definitely the fig. So if you don't like fig, you may not like this, but if you like fig, you probably like it. It's got fig, and then I do get some coconut in here too. It's like coconut and then fig, but I don't get any pineapple. I barely get any pineapple in this. Maybe just an ever slight hint of a pineapple, but yeah, not much. But mostly I do get coconut, and then like I said, definitely fig. Really nice though. Really, really nice. I had it in here in this room that I'm in now, the Scentsy room. I had 2 cubes in the Desert Bloom warmer and 2 cubes in Classic Curve warmer. Yeah, I have a little bit of coconut note with fig. Really nice. Not much pineapple at all. Ever so slight hint. So it lingered at a medium. It was a good medium. It wasn't strong, but it was a nice... It was a strong medium, I'll say. Not strong, but strong medium. Lingered for like 3 days. This thing, I could smell it. I kept smelling it the whole day. It was a good strong medium. The next day, still could smell it, still lingering like a medium. Third day, still could smell it. It's like it just kept going and going. I love scents like this because you can still smell it, and you definitely get your money worth with one like this because you can still smell it. You know, it got a little bit lighter by the 3rd day, but it was still like a good medium. You could smell it really well. It wasn't strong medium, more like a light medium, but you could still really smell it. Yeah, definitely would repurchase this. Possibly club. Possibly club worthy. I have not club worthy, but close. But I don't know. The more I keep smelling it here, I don't know. This might be in the possible club pile. Yeah, really good. Definitely recommend that one. I like that one. Next up, we have Cotton Candy. Yeah, Cotton Candy Cookie. I wanted to say cupcake. It's Cotton Candy Cookie. It's a trip to the county fair. Little hands clutching cotton candy and cookies while gooey treats topped with sugared raspberries beg to be tasted. So this is a really good scent. Like, I love it. Like right now, smelling it, so good. You definitely get that cotton candy, like that raspberry cotton candy scent with like a cookie, like a bakery note under there. Really liked it. But it was so light. This was another one that was really light that just, I was so upset because I really liked the scent, but it was so light. I had this one. I did do this one in the open concept area. I had, I did 1 cube. Actually, I did this one in the open concept area and in my master bedroom in there. I did 1 cube in my 2 cubes. Hold on. I'm reading my notes. I switched it up here. First up, I did 1 cube in my Landed Liberty warmer, and then 1 cube in my Love warmer, and another cube in my Love warmer, and 1 cube in my Crimson warmer in the master bedroom. And then it was really light. So I could smell it at first. Actually, it was strong, not strong. It was decent, like a medium at first. Like about the first 30 minutes to an hour, I could smell it really well. I'm like, oh my God, it smells really good. And then it just, damn, dropped off. Like after about an hour, it was super fast. It dropped off. And I'm like, dude, what happened to it? I can't even smell it anymore. Barely. I mean, I could smell a little bit. It wasn't, I'm being too harsh here. I could smell it, but compared to what it was at first, it was to drop down considerably. So I have smelled it well at first, medium, then after about an hour or so, got so much lighter, but subtle. And then I ended up putting in 1 more cube in my Land of Liberty warmer, and then 1 extra cube in one of my Love warmers. So then I had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 cubes going between the living room and my master bedroom. But it didn't make it that much stronger, even by doing that. It maybe bumped it up just a little bit, but it still was kind of light. But then I turned off all those warmers at night, and then the next day I turned them on, and then I did smell it still. I'm like, yeah, I can still smell that cotton candy, but it was subtle. It was just a light, subtle hint the next morning. So yeah, I did really like this scent, but I don't think I'd repurchase it because it was so light. Maybe I would have tried it in like a smaller bedroom or bathroom or something. I didn't try it. Well, I did have it in the master bedroom, and it was light in there too. So there's that. Yeah, if it was stronger, I maybe would even put it in my club. But because it's so light, it's not going to go in my club, and I don't even know if I would repurchase it because it was so light. Or even if it would have stayed stronger for longer than like an hour, then maybe I would. If it would have gave me at least 4 to 6 hours at that same strength it was for the first hour, I would definitely repurchase it. Maybe even club, maybe, I don't know, but like just 1 hour of that and then just a subtle linger. Yeah. God, I wish this would have been stronger because it was so good. All right, then lastly we have Blonde Wood and Moonflower. Pale warm wood and amber envelop demure moonflower, delicate white roses, and upturned lilies in a modern magical fragrance. That's a lot. This one was good. Really, really good. I like this one quite a bit. Okay, so I get all those notes pretty much. I definitely get the amber and the wood. It's like a woody amber, definitely. The floral notes are in there, but it's not overly floral. Like, if you don't like florals, again, I think you'd be okay with this if you don't like floral, because it's not super florally. It's just a little bit of floral in there with that wood and that amber. Moonflower, roses, lilies. Yeah. I get mostly the amber and the woody note, but then just a little bit of floral mixed in with that. But God, it's really good. Really, really good. So I have this going in our front bathroom here. I had 2 cubes in my Yankee 13-watt hot plate warmer and 1 cube in the mini warmer in the laundry area. So I have mostly smelled wood and amber with subtle floral notes. Not one certain floral. Like, yeah, I didn't get like roses, necessarily roses or lilies or moonflower per se, which I don't really remember what moonflowers smell, but my husband Brad says our moonflowers we had did have a scent, but I can't remember what they smelled like. But I don't pick out any one certain note, just kind of a general, kind of a slight floral in there. But mostly that, like I said, mostly that wood and amber note. And it was a good medium. It lingered, it was another lingerer. It lingered for a good medium for like good 3 days. It probably would have lingered even longer because on the third day I could still smell it, but I needed to get it out of there so I could melt something else because I was trying to get through these reviews for you guys. So I probably could have left it there even longer maybe, but for 3 days I had in there, it was lingering in a good medium. It was strong medium at first, then, you know, probably second, third day it got to just a regular medium. But yeah, I could totally smell it. It was kind of like the pineapple coconut vanilla that lingered. It was the same way. It's just like that. I had these two going at the same time actually. That was in there, and then the pineapple coconut vanilla was in here. But they both lasted about the same amount, and they're both really good. Repurchase, I have probably not club but close, so this might be in the possible club. Like I said, you can't put everything in your club, but God, it's so good. Oh gosh, I don't know. I definitely would want to get some more of this though, because it's really good. So yeah, definitely recommend that one too. So what do we have here? Overall, what's my favorite out of these? Oh wow. I'm gonna say my favorite out of all these, probably Cutie Pie Cupcake. God, I love that one. Ooh, yeah, that was so good. And then Caramel Vanilla Delight, that was close as well, as was Blonde Wood and Moonflower. But I'm gonna say my favorite was Cutie Pie Cupcake. Second place is Caramel Vanilla Delight. I'll say third place is Blonde Wood and Moonflower. And then fourth place, Pineapple Coconut Vanilla. Let's see, what is fifth place out of these 10? Fifth place, Blackberry Orange Marmalade, fifth place. And then sixth place will be Berry of Paradise. And then, let's see. Gosh, dang. Oh, gosh, this is getting hard now. These last four, I will say Cotton Candy Cookie will be in, what is that, sixth, seventh place. Really liked it, even though it was really light, it was really good. Gosh, oh, that's hard though, because I almost want to drop it down because it was so light, but yet, God, the scent was good. It was really good that first hour anyway. And then next, we'll do Flower Child next too, even though that was super light. I really like this scent, but way too light though. Almost undetectable. It was so light, but no, I won't say that. You could smell it just so light. It wasn't undetectable. And then next up, These last two. I don't know which to put last. I think I'm gonna have to put Zeppelin next. Zeppelin's next. I could smell it, so it was good because you could smell it, but it was just kind of an okay cologne scent to me, like I said. Not as good as I thought it was gonna be based on my cold sniff impression. And then lastly, I'm gonna say Bamboo Yuzu because it just didn't do much for me. And I really thought I was gonna like this more. But yeah, it's okay. It's just okay. Not really strong, a little light, just, I don't know, I was disappointed. I thought I would like that more than I did. So that's last place for me. But yeah, there's, what, I had like four or five that were possible club worthy out of that. So that's not bad. Half of them were club worthy almost for me. So that's pretty good. Did pretty good with those. Yeah, so that's the next 10. So I have only 8 more left. 8 more left. I'm not going to be able to get them up by the June 1st, but hopefully I'll have the last 8 reviewed, burned, or melted, not burned, melted and reviewed for you at least by hopefully this weekend, maybe the first part next week. Probably this weekend I'll have them. Maybe Saturday, Sunday I'll have them for you. So that way you'll at least have reviews of them, because you have the whole month of June to buy these Bring Back My Bars. And then also, the Bring Back My Bars, like I said, they're available tomorrow, June 1st, and then you can also pair them. They have a bundle, so you can either buy them separately for $6, or you can do, they have a bundle of how many is in here? 12. You can get 12 bars for $50. So that makes them 4 something each, I believe. 50 divided by 12, it's $4.17 each if you do it that way. So if you want to get all of them, I would do it that way. I would get 2 bundles of 50. I'm sorry, 2 bundles of 12 for $50, and then it would be, and then you would have, that's 24 cents. So then you'd have to do 1 separate for $6. So that would be $106. So $106 divided by 25, that would end up being like $4.24 each you'd be paying for these if you did it that way. So that's a really good deal, because they also had a bundle, which I think you can get, I believe you can bundle all 25 of them for like $126, but it's better to do it the other way. If you bundle 12 for $50 and then 12 for $50 and then do just 1 for $6, you're getting them for $106 instead of $126. So I don't know if I don't know for sure if that option for all of them for $126 is, I heard it was, but I'm not positive. But that's, if you're gonna get all of them, you might as well do the 50, 50, and then 6, because you'll get them all for $106. And then they're like $4.24 each, so that's the best way. But then I think you can also bundle them like the 3 for $17, like they always have the bundle and save, or like the 6 for $30, so they're like $5 each. But the best bang for your buck, if you want to get them all, do the bundle of 12 for $50, and another bundle of 12 for $50, and then 1 for $6, $106 for all 25, and they're like $4.24 each, like I said. So that's it for my part 2 of my Scentsy Bring Back My Bar June 2022 post warm reviews. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to y'all in our next video. Bye.